Most people will waste 1 million sats on coffee, apps, streaming, or junk they won't even remember next week. They'll say Bitcoin is too expensive, that they can't afford to invest. But every day they usually burn through the future $5 at a time. And one day they'll realise those $5 could have brought them the greatest asymmetric asset of their life. So let's go ahead and break down the illusion. See, right now, 1 million sats sounds like a lot. A million of anything sounds out of reach. But today, 1 million sats costs roughly around $1,000. Now that's 2 Uber rides a month for a year, a daily coffee habit, or an unused gym membership, even some fast food, and a few dopamine-fueled purchases. See, you're not too broke to stack Bitcoin. You're just too distracted to see what you're burning. See, we've been trained to waste, trained to consume, scroll, and soothe ourselves with purchases instead of investing in sovereignty. But here's the shift. Every time you spend fiat, you're trading your time, your past effort, for something temporary. But when you stack sats, you're capturing time and preserving it for your future. See, one is consumption, the other is leverage. And that's why 1 million sats isn't just a number, it's a test of awareness. See, most people won't hold 1 million sats in their lifetime. Now, not because it's hard, but because it requires intention. Now, a single million sat stack could be worth tens, even hundreds of thousands in the future. Now, not because of hype, but because of math. Now, there are only 21 million Bitcoin and 100 million sats per coin. So that's 2.1 quadrillion total sats for the entire planet. So that's 8 billion people, 58 million millionaires, governments, funds, and institutions. So ask yourself this: how much longer will 1 million sats still be roughly around $1,000? How much longer will your lattes and your scroll habits be worth more than your freedom? See, I used to think stacking Bitcoin meant needing a full coin. It felt impossible, out of reach, maybe one day, until I realized I was already spending a full Bitcoin. In pieces, in habits, in nonsense. Now, not on purpose, but just through neglect. See, the average person burns thousands every year with nothing to show for it. What if that $8 lunch became 80,000 sats? What if the $200 impulse buys became a few million sats? And what if, instead of spending for escape, you stacked for freedom? Now, this isn't about guilt, it's about clarity, because freedom doesn't come from big moves. It comes from daily decisions. Now, you don't need to time the market. You don't need to go all in. You just need to start treating your money and your time like they're worth something. Now, Bitcoin gives you that option to store value without decay, to trade consumption for control, and to turn daily distractions into digital sovereignty. So here's your challenge. Track your next $1,000. Look at where it goes and ask yourself, what will I remember? Then ask yourself, what if that became 1 million sats? What if that became the seed of freedom in 5, 10, or even 20 years from now? Because history won't ask how much you stacked, it'll ask whether you saw it early and acted. Now, if you want to go deeper down the Bitcoin rabbit hole, then check out my ebook down below, because it's the wake-up call they never wanted you to read. Now, I do also have to chuck this disclaimer in here as well, and I highly suggest just pausing the video and having a little read. Now, if you've made it this far, and if you're looking for something else to watch, then click right here and have a watch of this.